Hey guys, welcome to week 10 of the NFL season. Today I'm going to be telling you the best spreads to take and the best spreads to go against, and who I think is gonna win every game. I'm gonna help you out, guys. Trust me. I'm good at this. I've been doing it for a good time. I'll help you guys out. Just go with what I say, and if I get all of them wrong, I promise you this channel will be deleted, and you will never hear from me again if I lose you that much money. So trust me, guys, okay? Alright. With my first pick, we're going to go with the Tennessee Titans, who are -2 this week. I think they'll be able to beat the Colts by more than 2 points. Probably 7 or more, to be honest, because they have been red hot this year. They're a really good team. I mean, they probably can't beat any big teams, but the Colts will not stand in Derrick Henry's way, won't stand in anybody's way for this Tennessee team. Next team I am taking is the Baltimore Ravens, who are -7 over the New England Patriots. I think they will be able to beat them by more than a touchdown, since the Patriots almost just lost to the Jets. They're not the best team in football, and I do not think they can touch that Baltimore Ravens defense. The Baltimore Ravens offense is always great. Since Lamar just won MVP last year, and he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I think he will be able to absolutely destroy this weak running defense with his legs this weekend, and I think they will win Sunday Night Football. The next team I am going to take is the Chicago Bears, who the Vikings are favored by 3 points, and I will go against that spread because the Bears have been amazing in primetime this year. They beat Tom Brady, and that's all you really need. It looks like Nick Foles, when he has the lights shined on him, he can pull it out. This defense is great. I think the Vikings are a fraud of a team. The Bears are definitely due for a win, and I think the Vikings are the team that the Bears can beat. Now we are in the early slate of games, where I think the Cleveland Browns -3 spread will not happen because Baker is just coming off of the coronavirus, and you saw what it did to Cam Newton. The Texans are coming off a win. I think they have a lot to prove since J.J. Watt went out of there, and they kept Will Fuller around. Will Fuller has a 6-touchdown game streak, and I think they have to win this one, so I think they will end up pulling it off against the Cleveland Browns this week. So I'm going against the -3 spread for this one. So for this game, the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are favored by 13 points. I'm going to go with the Jaguars against the spread with this one. I think that -13 is ridiculous against, I know it's Jacksonville, but I think we're going to see a major upset in this game. Maybe not even winning, but a very close one, since Jake Luton showed a lot of potential against the Houston Texans. He played great. He had some stupid throws, but he played a lot like Josh Allen in that game. And I think with DJ Chark, he can keep it close against Green Bay. I don't think Green Bay will be able to run up the score that much against them. I don't think it will be like the San Francisco game at all. Even though Green Bay is red hot, I do not see them winning by 13 or more. Now for this game, it is between the Chargers and the Dolphins. The Dolphins are favored 2.5, but I believe that the Chargers will upset them. Justin Herbert is a great young quarterback. He needs to prove himself, though. He's not gotten any wins. And what's a better team to go against Tua Tagovailoa and the young rookie against another young rookie? But Herbert has been playing on fire this season, but he really needs to win. He's due for a win. And who else against the tough, amazing Miami defense? I think he will be able to torch this defense and make them look like a joke. So I think they will end up winning by more than a field goal, even though the Dolphins are favored 2.5. So on this one, I'm going against the spread. The next one is Seattle versus the Rams. The Rams are favored by 2, but again, I'm going against the spread on this one. I don't think that the Rams are going to be able to beat the Seahawks with Russell Wilson playing like this. People have been calling him MVP all year. I personally think that it's going to be Patrick Mahomes after the last performance, but I think this will be the big bounce back performance by Russell Wilson, and I think he'll be able to pull this one off against the LA Rams and their tough defense. If they can shut down Aaron Donald somehow, it has been proven that is very hard to do. If they can double team Aaron Donald and get him 2 seconds in the pocket, I think he will be able to torch this defense. So for this one, I'm going against the spread once again. For this next one, we are going to be talking about the Broncos versus the Raiders. The Raiders are -5 in this game, and I believe that they will cover that spread. I am going to go with the Raiders because they have been great this season. Lately, they have not been so great, which means I think they're going to come back, beat this disappointing Broncos team everybody thought was going to be great, and I think they'll win by more than 5.5. It's a division rivalry game, and I think they'll be able to torch those quarterbacks. If Derek Carr plays like he was earlier in the season, like he was against Kansas City, I think they will be amazing. And Josh Jacobs, a very great young player who might be a future superstar, if not all-time great. The next game we're going to be talking about is the Buccaneers versus the Panthers. The Buccaneers are -5, and I am going to be going with them. Brady just came off a tough loss, a big loss versus Drew Brees. The Carolina Panthers played very good against KC, but fell short. So they're both looking to prove themselves, but I don't think there's anybody better than proving themselves than Tom Brady and Antonio Brown. They will be great this game. I think they'll have one of the games to remember, and they will set the proving point for this season. Brady has been doing this all year, where he's had a terrible game and then a good 2 games to make up for it. So I think he's going to end up pulling the game off, and the only reason why I'm really saying this is because McCaffrey's out too. Even though he just had a great performance against KC, I think the Buccaneers will win by more than 5. This next game, the Detroit Lions are -4 against the Washington football team. I think they will cover the spread since Alex Smith is going to be playing after a gruesome Kyle Allen injury. I think that even though Kenny Golladay is out, Marvin Jones has been great the past couple weeks to replace him, and I think they'll be able to win after coming off a tough loss to the Minnesota Vikings. I think that all hopes are high against this tough Washington football team defense, but their offense is just brutal, so I think the Detroit Lions will win by 4 or more, so I am going with the spread on this one. For the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants, I'm going against the spread. I think that the Eagles will either win by less than 3.5 or lose. The reason why I'm going with this is because their last game was very close, and the Giants really deserve to win. I think that they're going to take that into this game, make sure Daniel Jones doesn't fall on his face again, and I think the Giants will either pull this off or it will be a game-winning field goal for the Eagles. I don't think they're going to win by more than 3.5. I think that Daniel Jones will play really good. Wayne Gallman has been playing really good. And Devontae Freeman is coming back. So we will see what happens. For the Bills versus the Cardinals, I'm going against the spread. After that game against Seattle, the Bills are going to be going on a streak. They've proven they're the real deal. Arizona, on the other hand, has too. After they torched up that really good Dolphins defense with Kyler Murray, I still have to go with the Bills after that last performance. The Cardinals still lost against Tua Tagovailoa, and the Bills' offense is way better than that offense for the Dolphins right now. I just have to go with them after that. They played amazing against the Seattle Seahawks, who are a great team. I know the Seahawks defense is banged up, but the Cardinals defense isn't much better. Yeah, they are good, but they're missing Chandler Jones, and I don't think the Cardinals are that great this year. They can beat big teams, but not like the Buffalo Bills did. And that's why I'm going against the Cardinals winning by -2, and the Bills will end up winning this game. Now, I know this is very controversial, and most of you guys are going to be flaming me in the comments, but watch. I have the Bengals clearing, not losing to the Steelers by 7.5. Now, hear me out. We don't know if Ben Roethlisberger is going to play. So far, he isn't. I think Joe Burrow can beat Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph is scared of Ohio teams. You saw his head get bashed in by Myles Garrett, who plays for the other Ohio team, the Cleveland Browns. Now, I think Joe Burrow will be able to beat this Mason Rudolph-led squad, and that's why I have the Bengals I'm taking the Bengals, okay? I'm taking the Bengals. I don't think they're going to lose by 7.5. They might even win. So take the Bengals. Please listen to me. This one's easy. Take the Saints. -9. Yeah, you saw what they just did to Tampa Bay. Look at what Green Bay did to San Fran. They're going to do the same thing what Green Bay did to San Fran. This one's easy. The Saints are going to win, and don't even question me on this one, I swear. If they lose, I will do whatever. I'm not even going to say that. But whatever the top comment says, I might do it, okay? Because there's no way they're not clearing the spread. Trust me on this, guys. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you take my advice. Comment, tell me if I helped you out, how much I won you, how much I lost you. I hope it's the first one. I hope I don't lose you any money. I hope I cleared all those games correctly. There are a lot of them, so don't blame me if I do get one wrong. But I doubt I'll get that much wrong. I think I'll get over 7 out of 14 right. So trust me on this, guys. As always, keep on keeping on.